If you're a working mother or mother-to-be who would like to strike a balance between caring for your family and succeeding in business, welcome to Mother Industrialist Live Show, where we talk about entrepreneurship, parenting, and life. Kenneth Choo, the show host, brings in a different guest every episode to share how to perfectly balance parenting and work. Today, more than ever, you can choose to live life on your own terms, to craft a future for yourself and your family that is emotionally and financially rewarding. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode 44 of Mother Industrialist Live Show, where we talk about entrepreneurship, parenting, and life. I'm the host, Kenneth Choo, and I'm also the author of Mother Industrialist. So this is my book. In my book, I've interviewed 15 mompreneurs that I personally know for the past 10 years, and also at the same time, I'm very thankful for them to be able to allow me to feature their inspiring story, to inspire other mothers, working mothers especially, to step into entrepreneurship or to inspire them that entrepreneurship is possible for them. And in my book, I've shared the 3 pillars that they can use to start their business, to kickstart their business, which is passion, purpose, and profit. So today is not about me. Today is about this awesome lady that I've connected, and I'm really glad that she has finally stepped into entrepreneurship. She has started her new business, and today she really makes time to really come onto the show. I know she's really excited, and she's a web designer and a website coach. She's also a mother of 1 beautiful daughter. So without further ado, let us welcome Jane. Hi Jane. Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
Hi everyone.
Yes. Thanks for making time to come for my show. I know you're really excited, and been looking forward for this opportunity to come onto the show. And I know that a lot of your friends are also excited at the same time. So as I mentioned before, there's a tradition for my show that every guest get to ask the question of the day posted out to the audience and also to the next guest. So are you ready to answer the question of the day posted by the previous guest before we can officially kickstart the show?
Yeah, sure.
So,
I'm ready.
So the question of the day posted by the previous guest is, what brings you joy? Okay, I repeat again. The question of the day posted by the previous guest is, what brings you joy? So have some time to think about it while I go on to Facebook Live to see if we are live successfully and if our audio are good to go. And at the same time, we can welcome those that are coming on live. So let me just go into, yes, I can see us. I can hear us yet. Okay, I can hear my voice. Okay. So I see some people coming in. Thanks for coming on live. So you can drop us a message below and say hi and let us know where you're tuning in from. Okay, I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, hi Lei. I'm seeing Lei coming on. Okay. Hi Lei.
Yeah, there's Lei.
Okay, I see a few more. Just comment below and say hi. And if you are a friend of Jane, let me know. Give us some thumbs up if you can hear us loud and clear. Okay, so Jane, now we are good to go. So are you ready with your answer to the question of the day?
Yeah.
I know it's a very simple question, but it's not easy to answer.
Yeah, it's actually broad, It's first of all, what brings me joy is my family. It's always been my family that brings me joy. And without them, they are actually my deepest why I'm doing this business, why I'm working, why I'm hustling. So they are my joy. Yeah, so that's my answer.
Wow, that's a short and sweet answer to the question of the day. So now we can officially kickstart with the show. So I've seen like other than Lei, she's in. There's a lady called Donna. Donna is in,
Yeah.
and Donna say hi to us. Hi, Donna. Hi, thanks for coming
Hi,
in.
Donna.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, Jane, we can officially kickstart. So, before we move on further, maybe you can do a short introduction of yourself. What were you doing
Yeah,
prior
sure.
to you setting up your business, and where are you from, and maybe a bit background of yourself. For those who are listening to us for the first time, and for those who do not know, have not heard about you. So maybe you can do a
Yeah,
short
sure.
introduction of yourself. Okay, Jane.
Sure. Before I answer your question,
Mm.
Kenneth, I would also like to welcome and to say hi to Miss Virginia Bautista. She's
Wow. Okay.
actually my mentor. She's one
Okay.
of my mentors. Yeah, and she's watching right now. I'm so
Wow.
happy.
Wow. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
you can see her coming online. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah. To answer your question, yeah, as an introduction about myself, I'm Jane. You can just call me Jane. And I'm a web designer and based from the Philippines. And I actually started as um, a virtual assistant, no, an online English tutor to virtual assistant to social media strategist to marketing virtual assistant to
Mm.
web designer. So there's a lot of points before I get into this business. And yeah, so I also work with different coaches and different clients locally and also internationally. And yeah, I created websites mostly for coaches or solopreneurs. And currently, I'm creating a website for a medium business type
Mm.
for Cat Iron Technologies Incorporated. So I'm also the one who's creating their website. And yeah, I am a mother of a beautiful 2-year-old daughter, and her name's Kyra, and she's about to sleep right now with my mother-in-law. Yeah, and yeah, so that's it.
Wow. That's very
Mhm.
short and sweet. So, what would you
Yeah.
like maybe starting beforehand before you um become a virtual assistant? Were you study into in any course or any
Mhm.
faculty that you were in? Any specialty that you were studying
Um,
like back then
yeah,
in school?
before I saw in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, my course was Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Oh,
So
wow. That's
I've
very
actually
different.
taken, yeah, it's really far, right, from what I'm doing right now. And the reason why I've taken that course is because um, just for me to find out what I really want,
Okay,
and
it's
just
for
for me to
yourself.
know, yeah, just for the benefit of my own
Okay.
self. Yeah, so funny, right? That's really hilarious, but that's true because during those days, I'm
Hmm.
still confused on what I really want,
Hmm.
and I guess that my instructor was what my instructor said was really true that you won't really know what you really want until you reach the age of 30 plus. Some people think it like 30 plus for them to know
Wow.
what they really want. So luckily I was able to know it like
Before you.
around, yeah, before I reached 30.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe that. Yeah, which is good. So at least
Yeah.
like whatever you study, it helps you to channel and help you to bring you to what you want to you, and kind of like come into realization of what you really want, what's your purpose. And that's why for you, what I see in you is like you are someone who's a great learner, and you
Yeah.
have learned it and you put into use, and now you can monetize from it. And I'm
Yeah.
just curious that why do you choose to learn something new than to continue what were you like what you were learning or what
Hmm.
were you graduated from? So like you were
Hmm.
you were studying psychology, and why didn't you
Yeah.
continue that, but instead you
Yeah.
started learning to build website, you take up
Hmm.
courses and stuff like that, and now you are a website
Hmm.
designer and a website coach. So what
Hmm.
how come you choose this path rather than staying into
Yeah.
psychology?
Yeah, that's really a very good question, Kenneth. Actually, before I graduated, I have this like on-the-job training.
Mm.
So I was able to experience what would be it like if I'll be in an HR
Mm.
department.
Okay.
What would be like if I'll be in a clinical setting or
Mm-hmm.
in an educational setting. So
Yep.
I've experienced all of those. And at first, yeah, it's okay, but there's no excitement feeling for me. I'm not feeling so excited about it. It's just like for me, I have to finish this training just for me to be able to graduate.
Mm.
So that's my purpose for me
Okay.
just to do that. But I'm not feeling so. There's no much excitement.
Mm.
So for me, honestly, I'm a multi-passionate person. So I love doing a lot of things, you
Okay.
know, yeah, but as what my mentor said, you can't do everything at the same time. You have
Mm.
to focus only on one
Yep.
thing.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't be the master. You can't be a master of everything. So
Mm.
you have to be the, you can't believe it because even in music, I can play a lot of musical instruments like
Mm.
keyboards, keyboards, drums,
Mm.
guitars. So
Yep.
I can play all of those, but I'm not a master one
Mm.
of one instrument.
Yep.
So that's what makes me think that I have to find what I really want. I have to find what
Yep.
really excites me.
Mm-mm.
So for me to do that, I have to try everything.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with you. Yep.
yeah, I have to try it. I have to experience it.
Mm.
So I started with the skill that I already have.
Mm.
So I have this fluency in English.
Okay.
So I started uh, on an online teaching
Mm.
career.
Yep.
So started with that, and then I was able to earn from that
Mm.
also. So I've been doing that I did that for a year actually.
Mm.
And then after that, I realized that um, what I'm doing was not really what I really want because, I'm feeling a bit of exhausted. I'm
Mm.
feeling I'm able to, lately I'm feeling tired. So I think maybe this is not for me. So I tried searching for another one. I want a job that whenever my child needs me,
Mm.
I'm able to stand up here. I am able to be disturbed by anyone, and I'll be able to accompany her. So that's what I did. So
Mm.
I looked for virtual assistant job. I
Mm.
studied it,
Yep.
and then I tried it, but later on there's no excitement. Social media stuff, digital marketing, I also tried it, but
Okay.
there's also no excitement. And then later on when I was doing some stuff on Canva,
Mm.
Canva is really a
Yes.
great tool.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
I use that a
I
lot.
discovered my passion through Canva.
Okay.
Yeah, so with Canva, I was designing some stuff, designing some social media templates for my boss, for
Yeah.
my clients. And then they found it so, the design was so good for them.
Mm. They liked it.
So they liked it, really, they liked it.
Mhm.
And then as I listen to them, maybe this is really for me designing. So yeah, that's where it begins. I started on designing
Mm.
graphics, but graphic design is so wide.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to focus again on only one.
Mm.
So I focused myself on web design instead. So yeah, that's really a tough journey for me to find out
So
where,
how long was that? Like how long was it from the initial the English teaching until
yeah.
now? How long was that?
Actually, before that, I had previous jobs like call
Mm.
center and also preschool teacher.
Mm.
I also tried being a preschool teacher. So it took me like 2013 was the year I graduated. So
Mm.
2013,
So about
14,
5 years.
15, yeah, 5 years. So it's tough, right?
So,
It's
but
a
but for the
long
online part, how long was that? Like from the English
online part.
online? Yep.
I guess that around 2 to 3 years. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Which is good. Why? Because currently now you're passionate about website designing and also to
Yeah.
teach
Uh-huh.
people and coach people on
Mm-hmm.
website. And
Mm-hmm.
I just have this question: is like, what? Why do you think that this is the one? Like the website design and the website coach. Why do you think that is the one? What makes you
Yeah.
feel, or what makes you think that this is the one? Maybe you
Yeah,
can share with us.
that's also a good question, Kenneth. And that's also some questions that I'm getting from my friends.
Hmm.
Like, how would you know that this is your
Yeah.
passion, that this is what you really want?
Yep.
It's like finding your soulmate,
Yeah. Yeah.
or finding your wife or finding your spouse.
Yes. Yes.
And when you
That's
first
quick.
saw your spouse, it's not just one click, but when my husband and I first met, we
Hmm.
started as friends. We
Hmm.
started to get to know each other, and then when we realized that we are having this mutual understanding,
Hmm.
and we have this something in common, and then we're having this feeling of excitement when we're together, just like in Tagalog it's kilig. That's the Tagalog term. And then um that's also how you're going to find your passion, like
Hmm.
you're excited and there's one more thing: when you're doing it, it's not like
A chore.
an ordinary job.
Yeah.
It's like a hobby, you know, like something that you love to do
Hmm.
on your free time.
You
So
you don't feel that
you
you
don't
are dragging yourself to do it. You just like so
exact
excited every time that you get a,
exact
get a new task to do it. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that because that is
exact
why I'm so passionate about doing the show. Like I've been doing,
yeah
like today is episode 44. I've been doing
yeah
it for coming to 9 months and I'm still doing it. I'm so passionate about it. Like I always get excited like to see a new guest, to see a new mompreneur, to share
hmm
their stories, and I'm always excited. And this is where I would say that, hey, this is where you found it,
yeah
because a lot of times I also get that question a lot of time, that what how do you know that it's the one? Like you
yeah
mentioned, like your spouse. If you feel that it's the one, it makes you happy, it makes you excited.
yeah
It's like your spouse, you found the one, and you make it the one because you have to be able to embrace it. That means you have to have that mindset. You tell yourself that
yeah
this is the thing that I'm going in. I'm all into this. I'm spending my
hmm
100%. Whether it
hmm
makes money or don't makes money does not matter, because ultimately I know that success will chase, the money will come, as long I'm doing something that I love, because that is what a lot of wildly successful people says, and they
exactly
achieve that. People like Richard Branson, people like Jack Ma, they are people who are passionate about what they are doing, whether they earn money or
exactly
not. But ultimately,
yeah
you see the amount of wealth that they are bringing is not is also impacting other people.
yeah
So that's why I'm happy to bring you on, because and that also brings to our topic of the day, which is how to learn and earn as a stay-at-home mom. So I guess that
yeah
a lot of I'm seeing a lot of people coming tuning in, and I guess they are also interested, like how can you learn at the same time and earn as a stay-at-home mom, which is wow, which is a topic that a lot of stay-at-home mom will be really interested. So
yeah
maybe you can share with us that um, what does it mean to learn and earn at the same time? Maybe you can share with us, like how is it?
okay.
Hmm.
Interesting topic, right?
Yeah.
Actually, before I started earning, I must have to learn it, right?
Hmm.
So the first thing I did was to study online because
Hmm.
I can't go outside the house, right? Because I
Yep.
have a baby that
Yep.
time, so I have no choice but just to stay at home.
Hmm.
And good thing about that is that I have the support system here on our house, based on what we've talked about last time, right?
Yeah.
That I have a mother-in-law who's taking care of our baby every time I have to work, and I'm also happy that she's so supportive on whatever I do, and whenever I'm learning something new, she's giving me some time to learn it, you know. So I'm studying online, so I'm taking some courses online, and then after that I'm applying what I've learned, and then I'm doing some rebranding my profile. So I have to brand, do some branding on my profile, like do it on your online jobs, that PH profile, Upwork, or freelancer profile, Hubstaff. There's a lot of online platforms where some clients can find you. There's a lot of ways for you to be visible, and also with your social media accounts, you have to brand it, and then also send proposals to your to some of your prospects. So that's what I did, and that's how I earned from the stuff that I have learned. So
from what I hear is it also at the same time, because you are learning and you have to do the work, what we call like hustle, really reaching out to people, and also in a way to sell your services to them, because a lot of people are so afraid of putting it out to them and say, am I worth, why should I get paid? And when they send their proposal to people who are not their potential, and they face rejection, maybe that one rejection will stop them from proceeding on to the second or third, and because they are not used to go out to people, because in a job they are always waiting for assignment to come to them. They are always passive rather than proactive. So I see that why you can do that is because rather than learning, at the same time you're applying it, because the fastest way is to apply, and if you can get paid on that, it shows that whatever that you are doing, you have to be of certain standard. Like you kind of like force yourself to really reach to that caliber of your client. But before that, your branding works because you position yourself as the expert in website designing, as a website coach, and that is very important. A lot of mompreneurs I work with, or they come to me say, Kenneth, how come I cannot get sales? I say the first thing is people don't even know what you're selling. People only know that you're a mother. That's it. Even your social media profile. So a lot of time I will always tell them, I believe that because when I look at your profile, I know that you have optimized your profile, your Facebook profile. And be it on your own personal, be it on your own Facebook page, you have optimized. People know what you're doing. And if you keep posting things that you are doing, people will know what you're really doing, because day in day out people will remind, but may not they at that point of time they may not need to engage your services, but one day because you are planting a seed in their head that, hey, Jane is doing website, hey, Jane is a website coach, hey, Jane is a businesswoman, she's a mompreneur. So just planting that seed, and one day when they just need the services, they'll think, oh, I know who to find. Like even my friend was asking for a website, oh, I know I can refer this friend to Jane. So you have to be like what we call advertisement in the past, like why McDonald's everywhere. So in today's time in social media, you have to be everywhere in social media, be it in Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever you can find. Is where your prospect or your potential clients where they spend their attention at. So which you have done a good job, and that's where you are reaping all the fruits. And I'm also curious that what is that in you that help you to believe that, hey, I can charge for my services? What was that in your mind or in your head that clicks and tell you that, hey, I can charge? What was that? Just something.
Maybe because it's because of the feedback that I'm getting from, yeah, because before I get into this business, honestly, I got some clients for free. I did some websites for free
Yep.
before, just for me to, have some portfolio and something to
Experience.
show, something to show to other clients. So that's what I did. And that client of mine loved the work that I did. So she loved it, really loved it. And when she loved it, yeah, okay, I can charge for it now.
So that was after you done the website for her, or done the work for her, or before?
Done the website for her for
Okay.
free.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't charge something if you can't show something to your clients,
Yep.
right? So you have to showcase your skills first,
Yep.
and you have to add value to what you're doing.
Yep.
So whenever you're posting about on social media or on some, on optimizing your profile,
Yep.
it must be related to what you're doing,
Yep.
so that people are aware of you. Just like for me, I brand myself as DV Queen. So whenever some clients have their sites on DV and they're having some troubles about DV, they they are approaching me right away. Oh, here's the DV Queen. She knows a lot of things about DV. Yeah, so it also depends on you, on how you're also going to brand yourself. And yeah, make sure that also your clients love your works.
Yep.
So if they love your works, and yeah, and you think that it's worth of charging, so you can ask for charge for the services that you're doing.
Correct. Yeah. And I believe that you also have to know what is the market rate, what is the value that is in the market. That means you need to know your work. A lot of times I've seen a lot of mompreneurs, they go out to the market and they just charge. There's no what do you call it? There's no standard, there's no market rate. They just want to charge certain amount, or they most of the time they undercharge. That means they charge way below, and some clients will make use of it, and they will ask for a million stuff, but they only pay peanuts, and that is very common. So this is something that I want to share with a lot of mothers or mompreneurs who are watching. This is what I learned from all the interviews that I've done with all the mompreneurs. Imagine that in the past, if you are working in a job, do the math and divide and find out what is the cost per hour that you are worth. That means the dollar per hour that you are worth. And from there, use it as a benchmark. Let's say in the past you used to earn USD $2,000 and you work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. You just do the math backwards. Then you have this X amount of money per hour. And because now you want to spend time with your children to be at home, you can up it by 1.5 times or 2 times, depending on how much value that, because you don't forget that you are taking time away from your baby, taking time away from your family, and these are things that are precious, and it has a value, and this value you have to gauge on how much it is from your normal job, like dollar per hour. So let's say I'm worth $10 per hour, and when I want to charge a client, I will charge at $15 because it's another 50% more for me to really move my butt and take the time out from my baby to work to get the money. So this is just one example to let you feel that you're worth, because a lot of mothers, they start a business with the passion, with the purpose, but they're not profiting. And when they're not profiting, they felt that they are sacrificing. That's like and their spouse will tell them, hey darling, why are you spending so much time and getting only so little back? Why not you stay at home, you take care of the kid, I will work as hard as possible to bring more income in. But that will also bring down the self-esteem of the mother, and she may feel that, hey, I want to do something but I'm not being appreciated. That will also bring her confidence level down, and
Uh-huh.
also move her away from the dreams that she wanted to, because her pure intention is want to spend more time and want to lessen the financial burden on the husband. So this is what I want to share with a lot of mothers. I hope it helped, and maybe it may be you'll be able to share with your other mompreneurs at the same time. So, and also, how does it feel when you have your own business as compared when you are hired by uh, by other employers? How does it
Mhm.
feel?
Um, I feel really empowered when I have my own. You
Mm,
know, I can decide on my own. I can decide um um the clients that
yep.
are coming in,
Mm,
who will I work with. I
yep.
can decide who will I work with. I can, it's like I'm hiring people who I am going to work with or not.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, and it feels, I can say that, how can I exactly feel that, how can I exactly say what I feel, that it's boosting my self-confidence
Mm,
also as a woman.
yep.
Yeah. So to the things that I don't know that I can do,
Mm,
it's really possible.
yep.
I don't know that those things are really possible for me to do it. Like
Mm,
doing some sales page, creating courses,
mm.
and creating some video tutorials. I don't know that I can do
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Because the moment that you already start doing building website for people, which is so different from what you have studied and what you have
Yeah.
do in the past, and it's all by learning. You
Yeah.
there's ever learning, that you never stop learning. And if you realize that because the world is moving so fast, that whatever we learn in school is already obsolete, or it may not be useful at all, and it's
Uh-huh.
only those that are a learner, who are who want to make a difference in their life, and they start learning the new things that is happening. Like nowadays,
Yeah.
who can do without a website for business?
Yeah.
Basically
Exactly.
nobody. You need a website is like your shop, it's like your e-shop, it's like your place where you display everything. But
Yeah.
a lot of times there are still people who say, oh, Kenneth, like for me, I'm a marketing consultant. A lot of my clients will say, oh, Kenneth, I don't need a website, I have my Facebook, I have my Instagram. I say, what if today
Mm-hmm.
Facebook and Instagram go bust? Anything can be possible.
Mm-hmm.
And all your revenue are generated from them, from all these platforms.
Yeah.
And but the best thing is you do not have a website. What will happen?
Yeah.
All your revenue stream will be cut off.
Yeah.
Even though there are marketplace, like we have Shopee, we have Q10, we have a lot of different marketplace that's online.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my clients, they that is their only source of income. But I
Yep.
say, what if the marketplace close down? They say, oh no, it will not close down. I say, what if? Then you have no source of income. Because when you have a website, you have your own domain, you pay for your own hosting, it's your own shop. Nobody can take away. Even you
Exactly.
have, even you do not have a hosting server, you can always find another hosting server. The
Yeah.
domain the domain will stick for you for life as long as you pay for it. So
Mm.
it's like your shop, you own that land, you own that part of it, the part of the business, and that is very important.
Exactly.
And this is why I see that the business they are doing is evergreen. Maybe the website will start evolving, but for you, you will start learning, you keep learning. And that's
Yep.
why by learning the new things, it's all possible. Like online, you are a stay-at-home mom, you learn the skills online, which is all possible. It's whether you want or
Mm-hmm.
not. And at the same time, you have that confidence that, hey, this is something that I can charge, because you are passionate about it. You
Yep.
find that this is the one, and you, whether you get paid or don't get paid, you still do the work. Like for you, you say you start off by doing the website free. It's also for you to gauge whether how good you are and what are the
Yep.
things that you can improve. But a lot of people, they is They stop even they start. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know where you get. That means the thought of learning and to invest
Mm-hmm.
in that learning stop them, and they
Yeah.
never start. They always say, "Oh, how can I be a website designer? I study psychology or I study accountancy." You get what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
always restrict themselves that, hey, I study this. But do you know that before you even study accountancy, you were nothing. You were just a student with study
Yeah.
English, math, science, and what was that? Your mother tongue, your own language.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you learn everything along the way. Why does it happen when you kind of like graduated from university, you stop learning? Life is always learning. I forgotten
Exactly.
who was the one that has this quote. When you stop learning, uh, you oh you kind of like you stop learning and you're dying, like
Yeah.
equivalent. I forgot what's that quote. So if you stop learning, you are dying, kind of along that line. Maybe I can find out
Mm-hmm.
that quote. So that quote
You,
really
you start,
resonate with me. Sorry.
yeah, when you stop learning, you stop living, something like
Yeah, along that
that.
line. So that is
Yeah.
that is something that we have to keep going on. And this is why I realized that a lot of people who graduated from university, it's like the end. Now I have to
Mm-hmm.
stop learning. But do you realize that in
Never.
school, the school does not teach us how to handle a baby. The school does not teach us how to get a husband. The school does not teach
Yeah.
us how to grow up as a man, or how to manage our finances, or how
Mm-hmm.
to buy a house. There's a lot of things that we have to learn out in the outside world when we graduated, but a lot of people
Yeah.
stop learning and they start restricting
Yeah.
themselves and say, hey, it's enough, I've learned enough, I've studied enough, and now I'm coming out to work as an accountant. But if, like, let's say accountancy does not work for you, what is going to happen? So like for you, you are
Mm-hmm.
a very good testimonial and a very good role model to share with a lot of people nowadays that, oh yeah, I saw what Lei wrote. When you stop learning, you stop growing. Yes, thanks Lei for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you
That's
just
the
don't.
line.
So that's the line.
You
Yeah.
got it, Lay.
Yeah, thanks Lei. So it really works now, especially in today's era, that because of
Mm-hmm.
technology, because it's the information age, things are moving so fast. So if you stop learning, you stop growing. And when you stop growing,
Yep.
it's as if like you are dying at the same time. So
Exactly.
that also bring me to want to find out from you, like when you now you have just started into entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
what do you think it takes to build a great business?
Um,
Like
yeah,
for
that's
you.
also a good question. I remember what my coach says.
Yeah.
Said that the only difference between the unsuccessful person to the successful ones
Hmm.
is being able to take action.
Yeah.
So take action. You have to take action for you to start in entrepreneurship. So maybe yeah, that's my answer for that question.
Hmm.
That um you will not be able to do something if you don't start, you
Hmm.
haven't started anything. Before actually I have this thought of creating online courses like
Hmm. Yeah.
last year or last year, but I was so hesitant about myself. I'm so afraid, like what will other people think about me? What will they see? I'm always afraid of people, because I grew up in an environment
Yeah.
wherein I always have to please people, I always have to please everyone,
Hmm.
wherein I don't have to, right? So yeah, so this is actually the year where I started everything that I wanted to start.
And you just
Yeah.
do it.
So and I still have lots of things to do, and I still got a long way to go, compared with other successful mompreneurs who are
Hmm.
um, currently doing businesses
Yeah.
and stuff. And and there's a lot of mompreneurs that I'm looking up to. Like they are really inspiring me also to do this stuff. So yeah, take action.
Yeah, definitely. And something that you shared, like you were fearful of stepping out, you were fearful of doing this, you're fearful of that, because it's normal. Because for
Mm-hmm.
us human, we are our brains are programmed in a way that will protect us from
Mm-hmm.
things that we are uncomfortable, things that are to us
Yeah.
are like danger to us, and that is where stepping out from the comfort zone is what most people are uncomfortable, and they don't like
Yeah.
it because the feeling is really not nice. But that also set us away from those who are successful and those who are not successful. Because if you look at,
Mm-hmm.
like for you, you step up really out from the comfort zone by just doing it, by just learning
Yeah.
something that is totally new, and with that mindset, that great mindset, that you are able to
Mm-hmm.
learn and implement, and also you take action, like you mentioned, like you were so afraid to do things, but this year you tell yourself that you need to take action. You just do it and do it and do it. Just whatever that is on your list, you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like I guess previously when in our previous conversation, you did share that you want to do a lot of things, and now you have been like progressively doing things on your, I would say, to-do list, which is good. I'm seeing,
Yeah.
and I'm happy for you. And you just set a very good example for a lot of mothers who always procrastinate, always think that they're not good enough to not do. You only just need to do one thing, just do it, just execute
Yeah.
it. Because like there's always people who say, oh, I have that Uber idea, I have that Airbnb idea, but do you do it?
Yeah.
It's not a new idea, just that Airbnb execute it, Uber execute it.
Mm-hmm.
All these ideas is in you, but if you never do it, these are just dreams that never happen. You are just dreaming, but dreams will only be fulfilled if you take action. All these are just excuses for you not to do, not to take action. But when you take
Exactly.
action, what is the cause of it? What is the outcome of it? The most
Yeah.
you start everything anew, so it's not going to cost you your life. But a lot of people will take it. Oh, it's going to cost me a lot of things. I say, what? Time, money,
Uh-huh.
and what? Are you going to lose your life? But if
Yeah.
you're not, then what are you waiting for? You tell me that Kenneth, I have this idea, it's very
Yeah.
good, but there's always a but behind. Then I will ask them, and what? So a lot of times
Mm-hmm.
we fear of it, but once we cross over and take action, we never look back. Am I right to say that? Like when we
Mm.
fall in love, we never look back. We just go all the way, like really enjoying the ride. And it's all about enjoying the
Mm.
process and embracing the process. And
Yeah.
time really flies, and there's a lot of things that you have shared, and I'm so happy that there are still um, people coming in, tuning in onto us. And maybe you can
Yeah.
share with us, Jane, how can the listeners and the audience get connected with you if they want to find out more about website or they need coaching for the website?
Mm-hmm. All right. So you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/jmartinito.meiro. So it's Meiro. And what else? And also you can find me on LinkedIn. That's linkedin.com/in/Jane Martinito. So
Hmm.
yeah, and if ever you have some questions about web designing or website creation or about DV, just feel free to connect with me. Also at on my personal Facebook account, facebook.com/NIENA
Hmm.
Jane. So that's my personal Facebook account.
Oh, thanks a lot, Jane, for sharing. And for those who are watching
All
and listening, I've included Jane's contact details and also the links
right. Mm-hmm.
to connect with her. Is in the
All
description.
right.
If not, I will put it into the comment section. So now we are coming almost to the end of the show, and now, Jane, now
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn for you to pose a question of the day out to the audience and also to the next guest. So, are you ready with your
All right.
question of the day?
Oh yes. I just had this like quick
Moment
thought.
ago. Okay,
Yeah.
which is good.
So I would also, yeah, I would also just like to share with you the same question that I
Hmm.
received from a very close friend of mine.
Hmm.
So he asked me this question: the um what's this one thing
Hmm.
that you haven't done yet
Hmm.
that you wanted to do?
Okay.
Yeah. So
So is that
what's
your
that
question of the day?
thing? Yes, that's
Okay.
my question of
So
the day.
maybe I need you to repeat, because I was like thinking that you could it's a question from your friend, but you are going to ask it to the audience and also post it to the next guest, right? Okay.
Yeah. So
So
maybe I can also do that on the same question for the next guest also
yeah,
because
yeah, you can do that. You
I'm
can do
also
that. No problem.
I am. So yeah, this is the same question also for the next guest and
Okay.
also for the people who are
Watching,
here
tuning in. Yep.
watching, yeah, tuning in. And
Okay.
yeah, what's this one thing that
Hmm.
you haven't done yet
Hmm.
that you wanted to do
What
now? Yeah.
what is this? What's this one
It's
thing
one thing you haven't done
you haven't
that
done?
haven't done yet
Yep.
that you wanted to do now.
That you want to do now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good question, and also it also sets me thinking. What is the one thing that I haven't done that I want to do it now? So I repeat again the question of the day out to those who are watching and listening. What is
Yep.
that one thing that you haven't done yet that you want to do it now? So this question goes out to all the
Mm-hmm.
audience who are watching, who are tuning in, who are watching the replay, and for the listeners who are listening. This question goes out to you, and if you have your answers, do post it in the comment section and share it with us. Me and Jane, we will be very, very happy to see your answers. So just put it in the comment section and let us know what is your answer. So last but not least, Jane, what is your last advice for the mothers who are sitting on the fence thinking whether they should step into entrepreneurship or they should pursue their passion? Any last advice for them, Jane?
Oh, yeah, sure. If you're also a multi-passionate individual, don't be afraid to try everything and to search what you really want. Don't do everything all at the same time because that's really hard. And
Hmm.
you can do it if you want, but it would really take you really it will it's really hard. That's really the point. It's really hard. So just focus on one skill first. And then after mastering one skill, you may proceed to the next skill
Hmm.
and then to the other skill. So don't do everything at the same time. You can't be a jack of all trades. You can, but you may just focus on one first, one step at a time,
Yep. Thanks a
and
lot.
be easy on yourself.
No, yeah, definitely, definitely. Because like what you share, like Jack of all trades, I can resonate with it, and what you have gone through, we are pretty similar, and I can see that. And what you say is true, and what your coach have shared with you is to focus on one thing. You can be the Jack of all trades, but you have to be master of something that you be the authority. Like for me, it's sales, it's marketing. You just have to be good at one thing to shine it out, to tell people that you are the authority of it, and people will
Yeah.
just come to you. And once again, thanks Jane for sharing, and thanks for coming on live. I and it has been an awesome
Yeah.
interview, awesome session that I have, and to share with a lot of mothers like how they can learn
All
and earn
right.
at the same time, especially as a stay-at-home mom. So last but not least, Kenneth here signing off with Jane. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And I
All
shall
right.
see you guys in the next episode. Thank you everyone. Thank you. See you. Thanks Jane. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
Kenneth.
bye.
Thanks for the opportunity. Bye.
Bye.